Hello friends, this is Sawan Kumar and welcome back to Money, Business and Finance. This is the place where we talk about your money, your business and your finance. And this time we are going to continue with our talk about sales. We are going to learn more about sales. Salesmen. They are the ones who are responsible to make sales, salesmen. And how often have you heard these salesmen saying, I'm just a salesman. I am just a salesman. Have you ever asked a person, what do you do? And the salesman saying, I'm a salesman. So low on confidence, as if this was the most unwanted job that they had taken. And that is how exactly it is. When you could not have been an engineer, when you could not have been a doctor, when you could not have been a CPA or a chartered accountant, you land up to the sales profession. But understand, you are in the sales profession because you did not have what others had. You did not have the skills to maybe be an accountant or an engineer or a doctor, but you definitely have the skills to be a salesman, because this is one skill that can be learned, that can be trained. If you are committed to it, you can be a salesman, you can be a salesperson, and you do not need to have any degrees, any qualification, anything that a doctor or an engineer requires. You can be a salesman and you can be the best salesman. But you cannot just be a salesman. Do not ever underestimate yourself by saying that I'm just a salesman, I'm just like any other. No, you are the salesman. You know how important salesmen are? You are not only making money for yourself, you are not only making money for your family, but you are also making money for your company and for the economy as a whole. Only because you work, only because when you bring sales to the company runs. And when the company runs, only then is when the company pays everybody else. Only when the salesman brings sales to the company is able to pay back to everybody else. Only when the salesman brings sales does a company makes profit. Only when the salesman brings sales does the economy grows. So you are not just the salesman. Stop saying to yourself that you are just another salesman. But yeah, it is really important that if you do not want to be called to be just another salesman, you have to master this skill. You have to be the best salesman around. You cannot be an average or a poor salesman. If you are a poor salesman or you are an average salesman, then yes, you are just another salesman. Then yes, if you say that, oh, I'm just a salesman, then you're right. Because if you are not a master at sales, you're not bringing money to the company, you're not bringing profits to the company, and you are not bringing money to the economy. So if you want to be the salesman, you have to master this skill. And yes, you can master this. The best part is, yes, you can learn this skill. There is nothing that you have to be born with. Sales or salesmen are not born salesmen. They are trained salesmen. They get trained to be good with sales. They train themselves. They learn the basics of sales. They learn how to negotiate. They learn how to close. They learn how to cold call. They learn every single thing about making sales. And that is what makes them the master of sales. And when you choose to become this master, you get all that you want. It is the salespeople who are the most successful people of the world. Be it Steve Jobs or Elon Musk, Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, anybody. They are the best salespeople. If they were not as good as they are with sales, they would have not been where they are today. So if you call yourself just a salesman, stop doing that, because you can be the best. You just need to master this skill. You just need to train yourself hard. You just need to be committed to be the best salesman. That is what is needed if you want to stop saying to yourself that you are just a salesman. And you are done. Have a good day.